think it was always going to be a difficult game for me, because not for the quality of the team, and that's no disrespect to them, because I think they're a good team and they've caused a lot of threat to us on the transitions. But I think obviously spending a lot of energy at West Ham and then coming here and trying to turn it around a couple of days later, but that's the schedule that we're in now. We need to get the rhythm in. The lads need to make sure that they're fully rested and making sure that we're ready every 3 or 4 days coming into the season.
Can I ask you about Rodri? He scored the 3rd goal tonight. Yeah. Pep said he's possibly one of the most complete players, certainly in his position. Yeah. As a teammate of his, what are your thoughts on him?
No, I think he's fantastic. I think he steps up in big occasions, scores big goals, as he did in the Champions League, and I feel that he's bringing that to his game now, which probably is not needed, because he's to control the possession and to quicken the tempo when we need it. But when he can chip in with goals, we're not going to say no to that, and he's coming up with the right areas at the right time.
We saw Bernardo go down tonight with an injury. He seemed to be struggling for numbers at the minute.
No, I think Bernardo's. I don't know. You're gonna have to speak to him, but he seems fine in there. I don't know what he's going to be like tomorrow, but listen, I think a few lads will be coming back this week, which is a pleasing sight, and the numbers will be fine. We never want to complain about the depth of the squad or the players that we've got or the players that are available or not available. We deal with what we've got, and I think that's what we've done for the last number of years now. Whatever team we put out, being very fortunate that normally 9 times out of 10 we go and put on a good performance and get the win that we need.
Carl, I know nobody really said about the order of the captaincy yesterday. Obviously, you had the armband today. How is that sorted out on a game-to-game basis? Like, who actually wears it? Because am I right in saying there always was a hierarchy?
There's a captain, but I just feel, out of respect to everyone that's involved in it, there's no numbers. We're a team, and we're a team inside a team. Whoever wears the armband, or whoever has the armband on the day, or is going to wear the armband, until the time's right, until the certain members in that captaincy group feel it's right to then announce the number or the order, then that's what we'll do. But until then, I'm wearing the armband because I was the 3rd captain last season, and I'll continue to wear the armband for the rest of the season until the time's right. I don't even think it's really necessary. We're a team inside a team.
Can I ask you about Jeremy Doku, who's he's made a very lively start. He looks incredible one-on-one. Obviously, you're a defender who likes them one-on-one battles. What sort of problem does he present to opposition defenders? Every problem. I think you can see that in the last couple of games that he's played. The pace is frightening. Over the first 5 or 10 yards, as defenders we have to try and anticipate what they're going to do, but we don't know what they're going to do. And when you've got that pace off the starting blocks, it's scary. But I think he still needs to add more to his game, and I think he will do under this manager with the coaching that he does and the style of play that we play. But to have that coming off the bench today and to start matches, it's a fullback's worst nightmare.
Have you had a race yet?
I'm winning it. Over 5 yards will do me, but after 50, 60 metres, I'll catch it.
So you've not had one?
No.
The teams have been playing slightly differently this year. How exciting is that for someone like you who's been here so long and gone through all the different iterations of the sort of the way to play? It seems to have come up with the different ways to attack this year.
I think that's Pep being Pep. I think teams work us out, teams find a strategy and how they feel that we're going to play, or how they feel that they're going to defend against us. But when we can build up in different ways, I think that puts another tool in our toolbox where we can change it mid-game, and it seems to be working for us. I think at the start of the game against West Ham, we've played with me wide, and then all of a sudden he's pulled us inside and said me and Josko go in the middle, and I feel that today, as soon as a lot of players can play in the middle and out wide, I think last year there was probably only John that could really do it, but he's put that pressure on Manu at the start of the season. He's doing it on me and Josko now, so he's not relying on just on solely, which I feel that we did last year, on John coming in to make that overload in the midfield. He's letting all of us do it.
Is that the important thing for a team that's been so successful? There's been loads of successful teams over the years that seem to have gone a bit stale because teams have worked them out. Do you think that's the key, has been the key ingredient of what's
I think it's the manager as well. He's got the key ingredient. He knows when's right to let certain players go, bring players in, freshen things up here, give people challenges here and there. He's got a fine balance in how to do it, and it seems to work. You know, not just here, but in the number of teams that he has been at, because he's been very successful. So probably the wrong person to ask. I just follow orders and listen to him, and hopefully that gets us over the line. Cheers. Cheers, guys.